I'm Diego Cordovez.
Adam Schoenfeld.
Welcome to The Scoop, brought to you by Football Poker. And today we have a timely guest, John Phan,
The Razor,
who is winning the Card Player of the Year. He will officially be crowned this week as we're shooting.
The crown itself is fantastic.
It's a big special tiara with diamonds and worth millions.
And he'll be wearing it.
Sponsored by Card Player. But John's a guy who, he's actually been playing professionally for a long time, and the last couple of years he's made a big name for himself. And couldn't happen to a better person or a nicer person.
He's one of the nicest people in poker, and he's one of the best players.
Yeah.
So this is well deserved.
And well before the super aggro chip accumulators came on the scene, he was one of the original super aggressive, super loose aggressive players, accumulating these monster chip stacks and playing a very dynamic game. So it'll be interesting to talk to him about poker. So we're wrapping up the year at Bellagio, and it's almost a lock now. I'm going to proclaim it a lock that you win the Player of the Year. I'm going to guarantee it. If he doesn't win,
You'll take all the consequences?
But I know this is a meaningful thing for you. I was following in 2005, and you were leading the points the whole year until about December 20th or so, and you were like overtaken at the last minute. And this year you've been leading most of the year, but you're gonna win it Player of the Year, which is a big deal.
Actually, it is a big deal for me because, like, I mean, I try so hard. Like this year, I really actually in the first 3 months, I fly a lot, like to the Bahamas, Tunica, and like I've been cashing so much on a WPT event where that's like the only tournament they give you like a lot of points, 2,400, 2,100.
You've been playing them all.
And I play every single WPT, and I get so close to every single one of them, and I never win. And then until Shooting Star come, I made a final table there. And that was pretty embarrassing. Where it was the first final table where I made and I don't even win a hand. The structure's so good, it's not even funny, but just I lost every single hand I played. I got bluffed out. It's like I don't.
I was gonna say there's no shame in not winning a hand if you can't win a hand, but yeah, if you made a bad play or if you get bluffed out, then maybe.
Yeah, actually, I did one mistake where I have so much family in town where like we just sat down 5 minutes. I don't want to move on right away, and then what if I lose? They're like my family, John, what happened? You know, like I thought you were pretty good.
So that definitely affected your thinking that you had people there to watch and you didn't want to make some big play and be wrong early on?
Especially when you're short stack, at least you want to play for like half an hour. Just like, you don't want to like be the guys come in and like I'm shipping it all in. Like next thing you know, I was like, they were like, John, it was like I thought you could do better, you know. But that's sometimes, but only if you short stack. But you have a lot of chip, then no, because the structure's really good, and you know I usually take my time and analyze everything I do. And
but you're known for being fearless, so that's odd to me that. And it's cool that you know it and you admit it, but you let something on the outside affect what you needed to do.
Of course, I mean, everybody has their own weakness sometimes. I mean, I know I'm super fearless and I'm reckless. I could be, if I put you in a hand where if I have a lot of chip, forget it. I could put you under pressure where like you can have ace king, I can have like deuce three offsuit. And I know if you're afraid, like I do that part where, oh man, this is a televised event, and then you don't want to be out that way. So I was like, okay, if you're weak like that, you're afraid I want to move all in.
And you're not afraid to go with your read and make a big call, but if the family's watching and you have to try to explain to them, I'm out in 2 minutes because I called with an ace high or something, could be ugly.
Actually, you know, my family, they support me all my life almost, and no matter what I do, whatever decision I made, they would totally understand. And you know, sometimes like they know I'm good in what I do. That's why like all my proof, like all my winning every single year, I'm so consistent.
Well, they're proud of you whether you win the Player of the Year or not, but we're extra proud of you for doing it. You won a WPT title, 2 World Series of Poker bracelets this year. It's a huge deal, but how important was winning the Card Player of the Year to you? Because you've talked about it in previous years and made an effort to win it.
Actually, winning Card Player of the Year is like really important to me. Just like my first bracelet is not important, but the second one is really, it's like a goal dream come true for me. That's like a goal where I set for years, and like I've been playing poker for like since I was 15, 16, for like 18 years, and I get to so many final table, and we've been playing the World Series for a long time, Diego, for years, like what, almost 10 years now.
Yeah, of course.
Right, and then just getting there, making final table. Yeah.
You had a couple runner-ups.
Yeah,
You
and
had two runner-ups, right? Before
two
you
run
won.
up, yeah, and like the last 2005, 6, 7, I made like 4 WSOP final table, but 2 runner up, 1 fourth, and 1 8, where it's just so close. It's like,
I know, that's brutal.
Does it start to play tricks on your mind where it affects your play? So you're doing things differently, or do you just keep playing your game and wait for the win?
no, I just keep on playing my game, man. Like before, every year before the World Series, I would like take a month off, go to Vietnam, spend time with my family, try to do some charity work if I could, and just so right before the World Series, I don't play no cash game, nothing for like a month, and I'm all in there, all freshen up, and I'm all prepared and ready to gamble. If I meant to be second, I've been there, done that, so I'm not really afraid. It's okay if I take second, but going in there this time with a lot of chip give me like more confidence, and
But you don't want a third runner-up. Nobody wants a third runner-up in a row.
of course not. But I did that crazy thing where we coin flipped for the bracelet.
Oh, yeah? In what sense? How did it come down?
It's just that we both were playing. My head up match guy was Johnny Necker. He's a really good online player, and I saw him play the whole day. We've been playing for like the last 2 days together, and he's really good. And his kid's pretty good, but we keep on rotating chip leader back and forth. And to a point where like it's fine till been like 10 hours. And I told him like I'm so tired, and I told him like, you know what? I was talking to him. I persuaded him into doing an all-in conflict for a bracelet.
Just put it all in.
Just put it all without looking.
Wow.
That's strong.
So we ran it one time. The first time I won, and we do it again. I was short stack. He got me covered. So the second time
So you had to win 2 of them.
I won 2. With the crazy part is that I had. So we look on the board came Jack Queen 5 8 something. No, yeah, Jack Queen 5 8 something, and so we both got we got our board lined up for 5 cards. So he turned on one a deuce. I turned another
You
deuce.
hadn't looked at your hand yet.
Yeah, so we both saw a deuce. So we're like, oh man, there's no help. So I go, so we'll wait for him. So actually, I think it's my time. I turned over 7. So I go 4. So that's the only card I could beat him is a deuce or 3 because what
You just had
7 is
7
played.
high.
Yeah, it happened to have a 4.
Incredible.
I was like, oh my god. So the next time we did the same thing, went all in blind, and he beat me. So now we got a little chip. Now I go after 3 hands. So we forget. Let's play some real poker. But if we push on again, I would have won anyways. I got ace 9. He got king jack, and he spiked a king on a turn on a flop, and I spiked an ace on the river.
So after the 2 blind all-ins, you went back to playing for real.
Yeah, after 3 times, where I had so much chip now. And
Now the deal was off. Now we're back
no,
to
actually
playing.
we were gambling, but now he's like such a short stack anyway, and
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter.
yeah,
He's gonna have to
everybody's
go all
like,
in
yeah.
anyway.
So everybody's going, John, don't do that no more. Why you being like,
So did you feel that you were just so tired that you just didn't have any edge?
No, I was
Anymore,
having
that
edge,
it
but
was
just like playing with 2 good players, and you just like, and you've been playing for long, like last 3 days it's been brutal. 14-hour day, 15-hour day, 13-hour now final table, and and I just want to do something different for the World Series, which nobody ever done in history.
Yeah,
And I
probably
want to
not.
get there, have fun, and I don't ever think anybody will even dare to do that. Like right now, my 3rd bracelet, I wouldn't do that. But actually, to the same guy, I might,
Right,
because
Right.
he gave me that chance to do that. And I
Right.
would do that
right.
again.
That's
with
only
him.
fair.
You would
Yeah.
reciprocate.
Of course, I
You
don't.
have to.
I want to give him that chance to get even.
So you won that, and then how many days later was the second bracelet?
Back to back. I got within 1 week. I won another one. Then I
The triple draw.
triple
Yeah.
draw. The funny about the triple draw was I was down. We're down to about the level 6, 7. I was down to limit is 1 in 2,000. I got 4,000 left.
Hmm.
I was down 2 big blind.
How many players left at that point?
About 40 something.
Okay.
Yeah, with the field was crazy. Greg Raymer, Billy Bax. We got like all this.
How does Billy Baxter really know about low ball?
I know. What does he know about
He
low
knows
ball,
the-
right?
He knows
Yeah.
the no limit. law.
Yeah,
I got
right.
Joe
He hasn't made
Hatcham.
any adjustments.
Yeah.
Right.
Like all this good, really good high stake cash game low ball player. Then like, that's pretty amazing where I came out and.
Do you play much of that game? Because I've always known you to play a lot of Hold'em and Stud, but Do you play much triple draw?
Yeah, I love triple draw
Do you?
and Badoogie.
Okay. So you did have the experience.
Yeah, so people don't know that.
Right.
Yeah, I was playing a lot, 400, 800, 600, 1200 in at the Commerce Casino
Okay.
for constantly like the last 5 years. So
It's nice to win the 2 bracelets in 2 very different
game.
events as well, 2 different games.
You know, you're super well known among the tournament players and people in poker, but I don't know if you're super well known yet among just the general guys who just watch poker on TV, although now you're starting to be. Did you know that there's this book, 2 books by this guy named Arnold Snyder? It's called Poker Tournament Formula 1 and 2. They're actually really good books, and in it he discusses you as like the best tournament player he's ever seen. And the thing about these books is they're really good, and he describes your style a lot as well as he could understand it from observing. Do you know about these books?
No, I heard about it. This one, I don't know, what's this one guy, he said he write for like one of Doy's books, I think. I'm not sure. Like
It's the
that
same
right?
publisher
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
of the Super System 2,
Yeah.
Cardozo Publishing.
Because Arnold Snyder's a legendary blackjack
Right.
author and player. It's like a pseudonym, I think. And he's really well known for blackjack, and he wrote these poker books, which are very good. And it's all part of that Avery Cardozo publishing
So
group.
I happen to pick up these books because I'll read anything about poker,
Uh-huh.
and I was surprised, A, that the books are really good, so I sort of hope no one reads them, because they're too
That's why we're
good.
publicizing them to our
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm willing to lay it on.
So
But
now 500,000 people tonight.
So where's the
He
book
talks
now,
about-
Adam? Where's it now? At your house? Or
yeah, I have to. Diego always comes over and tries to take them, but I don't. But he talks about you specifically as the best tournament player he's ever seen, and he thinks you're the best in the world. And now I think everyone's going to know that you might be the best in the world because if you're card player of the year. It's funny to me you haven't read the book.
No, 'cause I never read no book, and I never have, and I don't think I ever will.
Better not
I mean,
read
I might
this
look through the picture and stuff. That's,
Don't change, don't
Yeah,
change what
no.
you're doing.
I never have read a book, and I never will. And if there's some interesting book where if I have my picture in there, like my author me in there, then I might look at the see what they want to try to talk about me. But
It would be cool if you eventually looked at this one because I'd like to see what, if you see what he says about your style, if you agree with it. But he describes just playing with you where you're the master of getting the big stack and then using the big stack, in his opinion. Do you think that's an accurate description?
yeah, before I was like 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, any tournament you will find who will be the chip leader the fastest me.
Or not.
I built my chip stack so fast, but now I kind of changed my game a little bit.
I remember.
Kind of slow down.
Thanks for joining us on The Scoop, brought to you by Full Tilt Poker. And John Phan, as Player of the Year, deserves 2 episodes. I mean, if some of these other guys we've done deserve 2 episodes, he deserves 2
The
episodes.
other guys didn't deserve 2 episodes, but we had to fill. But
Fine.
John deserves it.
So we're going to bring back John Phan next week, and join us on The Scoop on Card Player TV.
Two bracelets. Awesome.
Well, you know, these aren't easy to win. I remember this one like it was yesterday. My opponent had me down to my left. Sorry. Anyway, it's down to my last few chips. So, I had to call.
We play at FullTiltPoker.com.